Toya T, and I'm here with.
It's your boy Franchise.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And we are back on another Thursday. Well, guess what? This is my first Thursday back of the year. Put your hands together, y'all. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. So I'm excited to be back. Had a couple of council shows. I know y'all missed me. So with that being said, I'm back better than ever. I enjoyed the ending of my 2022. What about you?
Man, my ending was based on a lot of focus because I got a lot of big plans for this 2023.
Okay.
So I ain't do a lot of partying, a lot of
But
focus.
did you turn up for New Year's Eve, bringing in the new year?
No, no, I ain't turned up at all. I ain't turned up at
What?
all. Yep, I ain't turned up at all this
Okay.
year. You know what I'm saying? I'm just really on big focus for this year 2023. Just got a lot of big things coming.
Okay. Okay. I heard that. And I feel that. And I am making room and making way for the big things myself. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And I'm excited for what 2023 has in store for me. And the drop, of course, right here on Grade A Radio. Hey, if you're listening, if you're looking in some kind of way and you're not on the Grade A Radio app, hey, go download the Grade A Radio app right now. Not
Right now.
right now.
Right now.
Right now. That's right.
Right
Go
now.
download the Grade A Radio app. Go visit our website. Check out some of my articles. You know, I am a journalist. And if you're looking for an article write up, hit me up on my IG. Okay?
Most definitely. Most definitely.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need one.
Yeah, you're going to need one?
I'm gonna need one.
I got you. I got you.
Bet, bet.
Yeah, so I am excited to have you on the show. I know you as Mr. Franchise.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited to be here. Got a got an event coming up, and just want to spread the word about it.
Okay.
Let the city know about it. It's a beautiful event. Um, it's a 3 day event, March 24th to the 27th. It's 35 cities, 32 groups from
Uh huh.
uh, all over the 50 states, and everybody coming to ride. And I'm just trying to make sure the people of Houston don't be like, man, I missed that, or man, why nobody ain't tell me about that. So I'm coming to let y'all know in full advance what's going on.
Okay. Okay. So with that being said, you say Mr. Franchise. Do you have any franchises?
I'm trying to
Are
get
you
my
you
franchise
speaking it
right
in
now. Yeah, I'm putting
existence?
it in existence right now
Okay.
with my little logo I got.
Manifesting it.
I'm manifesting it. I got this little bike thing, thingamajig, and yeah, it's growing. It's growing by the day. So I'm speaking it into existence.
All right, as you should, because they say it's something in a name.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
are you are what your name is. What? What you say? What did you say? I said keep doing what you're doing. Oh, okay. So with that being said, let's get into all this tea and no shade,
Okay,
honey.
okay.
Yes. So have you heard about 6-year-old shot his teacher? He
What?
got yes. It's made
What?
national news in elementary. 6-year-old
What state?
shot the teacher.
You don't know.
I want to say something so reckless, but I'm not. I'm not. He in one of them little,
Okay,
towns.
towns.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay. I
Six
know,
years
I know.
old, and with
Wow,
national news, national news.
that's crazy.
And in my head, I'm like, what made the 6-year old feel like he even bring a gun to school? Now I have several speculations. One, he see it over and over again on in social media and
Yeah,
on the news and all of
because
that.
they seen
So
it earlier nowadays.
right, right. And then they're seeing them, they going to get Burger King and then they going to jail. So it's a slap on the wrist.
That's crazy.
It's a slap on the wrist. Two, it could be the parents, the environment.
Yeah, and the parenting.
and the parenting,
Yeah.
but still at 6 years old, oh my God.
That's way too young to even
What?
have that across his mind. But I mean, video games, movies, a lot of things contribute to that aspect. But it's still crazy.
And then it's like the teacher that he shot wasn't even his teacher, like in the classroom with him.
Okay, it was
Just
just it was just another teacher that he
another
just.
teacher. Yeah, I guess got into some kind of verbal altercation with her, however,
Hmm.
and gunned her down.
Wow.
Yeah, crazy.
So other like who's gonna be like? How did the boy get the gun? Or the other
Exactly.
parents gonna be held accountable?
Exactly.
'Cause that's something that how did
Exactly.
he get that gun to bring to
Exactly.
school?
And how you're not paying that enough attention to your child. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
And a 6 year old at that.
yeah.
Like I have a teenager, and I ain't gonna lie. At that age, I'm not checking you and doing
Yeah.
that. No, but a 6 year old, come on, you're knowing and keeping up with that 6 year old as you supposed to.
Yeah, at 6, when it get quiet, you know something's up. When it get quiet,
But
okay, let me go check on them. So
yeah,
either you teaching them that or you just not watching them.
right. And so with that being said, like I wonder how the system is gonna treat them. You know what I'm saying? You know,
You
you
never
know.
and you never know with the system. It's just a hard thing to tell.
Mhm.
They're trying to clean it
Mhm.
up, but in certain cases, justice is never had. And then on both sides, he's gonna have to go to jail in some type of way. So
But then too, you gotta think: is he really a killer in his mind, though? You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? You hear those killers and those murderers that's like they've always been like that.
yeah, yeah.
So do you need to throw that motherfucker under the jail?
I
Like
think
where at some point in your life where you judge kids? Cause if you don't,
I think they should try to rehabilitate him, and then depending on how he responds, you know, then you make that decision. But I don't think kids
I
grow
don't
up to be
know.
or
You
just
don't
come
think
out to be a
so?
stone
You
cold
don't think
killer.
so?
It's hard for me to think that. It's hard for me to think that.
I mean,
You gotta show them that
you think so?
at 6 to just be a stone cold killer.
Right?
That's hard.
I mean, but sometimes the devil is busy. The
Yeah,
devil do be talking and saying stuff,
yeah,
and people be hearing voices. So when do people start hearing voices? If that's
man.
the case, because a lot of them be saying the voices told them to
Yeah,
do
I,
that.
I hit it. I hit it all the
And
time
some
too.
kids, because I worked in the education
Uh
system,
huh.
have said it too. So where do you judge kids at what age? Or do they have to necessarily do something bad to where you be like, that motherfucker is bad and he needs beyond his ass toe up. He needs to be.
I think it's still just based on the parents, and man, it come down to
I
that.
definitely think that as well
It
though.
come down to that. This when it gets to that part where hearing the voices and everything. I ain't a doctor, so I couldn't speak on that part
And
because
then it never happened to
it
you.
ain't never happened to me. If my
Hmm.
kids came and told me that they was hearing voices, I probably tell them, we gonna tell these voices to shut up because
Right.
we ain't hearing no voices, but yeah, that's just sad to say just the whole situation.
Yeah, that's crazy. R.I.P. to the teacher. Hopefully, the young student gets the help
Yeah,
that he needs, because definitely he needs help.
and anybody that witnessed it, if it was other
Oh,
kids that witnessed it
definitely.
as
Oh,
well,
yeah, yeah, yeah. Talk about
yeah,
traumatized.
they're traumatized for life with
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Do you think they'll get a check for that? You think they get a check?
I don't know on the back end maybe, but
Causing
yeah.
psychological
I know
damage.
if I was their parents, I'd be pushing for it.
What?
I'd
Talk
be pushing
about
for it. Hey
it.
man, my kid comes home crying
Listen.
every night
What?
and nightmares and yeah, I'll be pushing for
Pissing in the
it. Yeah.
bed. What? No. Anyway, so I know you heard about Fredo Bang. You know who that is, right?
Yes, yes, yeah.
He is a daddy.
What? Okay.
Yeah, look, these
Okay.
niggas, these rappers just
But
busting out babies
all right, but
everywhere.
is he a daddy?
He's
Daddy?
a daddy, but guess what the flip is?
What's the flip side?
He has his child by a lesbian couple. The
What?
stud. Now, come on now.
What? Hold on. Hold on. Let me
Fred
start a little math.
O'Bang. Fred O'Bang.
He got a baby by a lesbian
A
couple.
lesbian couple. They're married by and it's by the stud.
Wow.
Yes. I
So
mean, the internet is going
and they
crazy.
don't deal with
No, he's
with
they say
threesomes
they
or
all cool. They
okay,
all
okay,
cool.
okay,
They met
okay.
each other. They became, like friends and stuff like
Uh-huh.
that. But it is another flip side to it.
What's that?
They didn't have sex. It was a
Oh, it was like a
yeah, yeah,
little
the
medical way.
artificial
Yeah.
insemination. Yeah.
Why did he choose you got some connection to them or
They
something?
said that they was cool and like they had been trying because they have an older child,
Yeah.
so they had been trying that way and they had the child, and then this time they just knew a candidate, which was him, because they was cool and it was like they all best friends.
Wow.
Yeah, best friends.
Man,
You know what I'm
if
saying?
if I
So
chose to do that, I'm gonna pick somebody like this, the woman of my dreams, I guess, but
he said they take care of their other child wonderfully, and he said it's only right. So to have a baby mama by somebody that he knows is gonna
love
love
the
the
baby. Well, I
child
mean,
and
that's
take
all it's
care of the
about.
child.
At the
So
end of the day, that's all it's
yeah,
about, loving the
yeah.
baby and having the baby in the right environment.
Yeah,
So,
and you know what? To really talk about it, it just might work because there's no feelings attached.
yeah,
You feel what I'm
yeah.
saying?
And it is all about
Let's
the
be
baby.
real.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's naturally solely about the baby. We all can get together, chill, kick it, and it be no drama.
And the moms know they're gonna be taken care of, so less drama,
Exactly.
everybody's happy, we live a great
Exactly.
life.
Listen, they might be on to something. You know what I'm saying?
People might start
What?
copying them.
To minimize drama and having less baby mamas and baby daddies and more
More income.
mothers and more
Hmm.
fathers, more income.
Hmm.
Why not?
I think
No feelings
I
attached.
think that's a wave that's starting to
Yeah.
spread. It's been like that, but it's starting to spread.
Right. Right. Listen, Fredo Bang,
I may have to
listen.
give it a
You
try,
might be
Fredo.
a pimp for that right there. You know what I'm saying? You might just be a pimp because behind every action, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, okay, drama free.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yep.
Yeah. Yeah, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. I like that. See, I didn't think about that. I didn't think about that. So, I know you heard and everybody else heard about Big Scar. R.I.P. Rest in peace, Big
R.I.P.
Scar.
R.I.P.
1017 signed to Gucci Mane label. 1017, one of his biggest artists that he has, and he passed away and died of a drug overdose.
Yeah, man, I wasn't too familiar with Big Scar, but once he passed, I start just dabbing into his catalog, and it was just crazy. One of the videos I seen that he was just like, he was more than slump, but he was,
What?
and he was trying to talk with you some tips, and like
Yes.
it's like if that wasn't a cry for help right there, it's like
Yeah, definitely.
somebody around him should have stepped in and
Yeah.
big brother him or something. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, because he was getting messed up like that all the time recording. And I'm not familiar with him, but like I said, my son put me on that, and
Uh-huh.
gotta stay relevant. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
you
saying?
gotta stay.
Yeah.
Them
And so
kids will
I
keep you
was,
relevant
yeah, so I
with
was
the
a little
music.
bit familiar with his music and would see some of the stuff that he posted. I'm like, this is just sad. And this is what y'all,
Yeah, this is what y'all praising and
praise and want to perpetuate and look up to and portray. Like, come on, this is sad. And people was mad, laughing at him and making fun of him. And then when he passed away, oh, it's R.I.P. R.I.P. It's like, where was all of this outpour when this boy was making a fool of himself?
nobody wants and it's crazy that we in a society that is like that. It's like, when people are making a fool of themselves, cry for help instead of somebody reaching out, they'll just laugh.
Yeah.
And then when they die, it's, oh, that was my
Laugh,
favorite rapper,
record.
and I
Uh
remember
huh.
and this and that.
Yep.
it should be the other way around, so you can try to prolong people's lives.
But not to now. I'm not gonna neglect or fail to believe that he may have been an addict. You know what I'm saying? That didn't want to get off. You know what I'm saying, and all that. But
Yeah.
at least try. You know what I'm saying?
But
But I can't say they didn't try. Let's be fair. I
okay,
can't say they didn't.
but if he's an addict, or if all right, if anybody around him know him, they know, all right, well, he's been doing this before the money. If we get the money, it's only gonna go 10 times
That's
more.
right.
So you gotta have somebody around you to be like, hey, bro, that's enough. Or even much, take it from him when that time
Yes.
is. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah.
kind of that person to some of my friends where I know, like, all right, he's had too much. We just take his keys.
Right. Right. Right.
You need those type of people around.
Yeah. Definitely. Definitely. And but did you also hear? The family came out and was like, Gucci Man is just a sad, sorry CEO of a nigga, and that he ain't pay for the funeral. He ain't give them not one red nickel cent dime.
Man,
And that is sad. But
that's crazy.
the daddy came back and they pulled receipts. And,
Okay.
they was say Gucci Man told them, I can't pay for the funeral because it's Keisha's birthday.
Uh
So the daddy came back and Keisha pulled the receipts and was like, no, sir, no, ma'am, no turkey, no ham. We paid for this funeral.
Yeah. Okay.
No, we
So
put.
they showed the receipts.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. And
Okay.
Big Scar Daddy was like, Gucci Mane would been good to my son and was just basically saying the opposite of the sister and the brother.
Okay.
And he
Okay.
was like, pretty much saying a lot of things that was said on the internet about Gucci Mane and all of that was just shouldn't have never been said. So they paid their 10 or 20 and then he covered the rest. But the dad say Gucci Mane paid 10 and Atlantic paid 10. So that was 20 that came from.
From the music industry.
Yeah.
Didn't they say something about the chains? About something about the chains?
Yes. And then they said that he asked for the chain back. How the chains back? How dare him?
Yeah, that's kind of like Gucci. You rich, man. You super rich. You
Yeah.
should let them have that as a souvenir. Something to keep with the with the family.
Yeah, but let's look at it both ways. Business minded. Did he or is those chains paid for? Because when you look at the business side and the industry, are all those chains and the ice and this, that, and the other? Do it really belong to you?
And that's probably why he want it so bad, because he
Exactly.
ain't paid
That's an
for it, or
asset
it's
that's
an
not
yeah.
his. It's
Uh-huh.
Gucci Mane's. You know what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying?
Yeah, that's probably why he want it so bad. But them boys said he not getting it.
Sister said, "Get it back in
Blood,
blood."
yeah. She said he not getting it. I said, ooh wee, man.
At all. And then I thought, oh well, what they gonna do with the chains? I thought they was gonna bury him with it. They was like, no, he ain't gonna be buried with it. No,
Now they gonna rock them
you can't
things.
find it. Yeah, that's what the brother say.
They gonna
yeah.
rock them things.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm like, it's just so unfortunate. But then it came out too. People were saying Gucci Mane is broke. Now I don't know where this came from.
I think that's just a rumor, man. I think Gucci got enough mindset to, he got enough assets and enough acts that he's accumulated over these years
Yeah,
to not be broke.
I would hope so.
And then he got his wife, being
Yes.
being the brains behind any crash dummy thoughts he may have.
You think he 100% rehabilitated?
I think he probably dibble and dabble here and there. He's know how to keep it
He
under wraps
disciplined,
now.
yeah.
And especially like I say, his wife, she gonna make sure like, hey, or just do it in the house. Don't do it outside.
Smoke your crack in the house.
Yeah.
They say that's the clone Gucci anyway. He is not the real Gucci.
Do you believe that?
I don't know.
Man,
No, I
that's
mean,
crazy.
I don't want to deny the fact that there could be a possibility of clones.
They cloning
but,
everything.
But do I believe in clones? No, I don't. But it could be a
Yeah,
possibility. You know what I'm saying? It
everything's
could
open to
be.
possibility.
It could be. Now, did they clone Gucci? I don't know because they got Orlando Brown around here talking about. Uh,
Man, that guy there, oof,
he said you Morris Chestnut.
that guy there is
He's
delusional.
saying that you know we be switching bodies and
Yeah,
stuff, and
man.
so, but he's not the only person that I heard say that. And so I be like, everybody can't be smoking the same good crack from a different
I
when they don't
think
know each
I
other.
think it's a lot of people go into the psychedelic realm, and that's where all those things are conjured up. Cause some of the stuff he be saying, man, is off the wall. But like you say, some people have the same views or the same
They do,
thoughts, and it's like, man, where did you guys conglomerate at? Because
right?
man, it's crazy.
Cause y'all swinging from the same crazy stick.
Yeah,
If, you know, so yeah, I mean, yeah, so that was that's kind of crazy to me that everybody believe, but in every community is certain people that follows a certain belief.
yeah, yeah.
Like on TikTok the other day, I saw this dude. I promise you, he was like, "Y'all beware of Texas. Texas have vampires and witches and warlocks and this
What?
and that in here." And granted, he's telling the truth, but he went off to a level of like I followed these people somewhere and they were having this big old orgy and they were sticking fingers at my ass and
What?
we was
He
and
went
he was
left,
like doing left, talking
left.
about I was doing rituals and I didn't know what I was doing and this. Well, of course, you opened yourself up to that type of stuff.
And this is on TikTok.
It was
Wow.
TikTok. It was
Golly.
TikTok.
Sometimes they be stopping me from when I have little smoke in my videos. I'm like, wow, he's saying all that.
Right.
That's crazy.
Right. He was just going off and I'm just like, yeah, he smoked some bad drugs and he probably
He had
was
to.
with those type of people,
Yeah.
but you know,
He had
yeah.
to be hallucinating or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, they got him real good.
Or just doing the most to get some views. Because
Yeah,
that's the niche now.
talk
That's the
about
niche
it.
now.
Talk about it. So let's talk about Biden. Have you heard, or let me tell you about Biden? He got caught with some classified documents in his possession, right?
What you doing, Biden?
Right, right. So they saying he gave it up, gave up the documents. Oh, here, take it. I didn't know what was in the documents. I ain't even read it. I don't know. My attorney advised me not to say nothing. Here you go.
He tried to cop a plea
Right.
real quick.
But if you remember when Trump was in office, Trump was also caught with classified documents as well.
So I guess he's hoping for the same result. But
Right.
just sweep it under the rug.
But Trump, good old Trump. Now, you know, I voted for Obama, but if ever to Trump to get back in office, and I'm gonna proudly say this, I will vote for Trump. And if you want to talk about it after this, we can talk about it. So, anyway, Trump gets caught with classified documents as well. Trump say, "No, I'm not giving you nothing. I don't have to give you anything," and goes under investigation.
Wow.
Still didn't give them people them classified documents, and he's not in jail, nothing, whatever. And so everybody's saying like, okay, so why y'all not doing Biden the same way y'all did Trump? And it was like major, major media coverage, but this is just like minimally being talked about.
I think they probably the people that's mad what happened to Trump is just wanting Biden to have
Yeah,
the same energy handed to him.
of course.
But Biden is the running president right now, so he got more people not trying to hear that. You know what I'm saying? And if he's saying he didn't read nothing, it's like no harm, no foul.
I think they pick and choose their sides because, as you already know, Trump rubbed them people the wrong way.
Yep.
So you know,
Yep. So they
with
ain't
him
trying to hear
rubbing
nothing he said.
nothing,
Nothing he's
if
saying.
you not complying, then hey, we not trying to hear your denies. No, we not trying to hear that. Yeah, so I thought that was pretty interesting. I'm not fond of Biden. I wish he would just go and just
Yeah.
leave. He haven't done anything, and I'm wondering why people not talking about a horrible job that he's did the whole time in office. He hasn't done nothing,
It's
anything for
horrible.
us.
It's horrible. The gas prices, the food is it's
Nothing.
horrible. It's totally horrible. Yeah,
Now, hopefully, they go ahead and pass this student loan dismissal,
yeah, for
so
real,
that we.
for real. I got one of them.
And if he do that, then I'll give you one gold star. But other than that, that's it. I'm not, I'm not fond of him, and he can literally drink a glass of balls.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna make it if he even tries to
Run
rerun.
again? No,
Yeah, he
no,
should. He
no.
shouldn't. He should just let somebody else on their side that got bigger pull step in the ring because he can't even ride a bike.
What? Without training wheels.
Yeah.
If Kanye ran for president, everybody would vote for Kanye over Biden. But see, Trump say he running 2024. So we shall see. So it should be Trump, Kanye, and whoever's on the
Man,
Democratic side.
ooh,
That's
what
gonna
that
be
election gonna look
interesting.
like?
That's gonna be
That's gonna look.
interesting.
Ooh, yeah.
The foolery. Do you hear me?
Man,
The
the
foolery.
campaigns. It's gonna be
The
all type of man. The
commercials.
commercials. Ooh, you know, Kanye gonna throw that music in there.
What?
Man, it's gonna be like music videos basically with
What?
Kanye in there.
What? It like they're gonna take it to a whole nother level because it's like celebrities in office.
He gonna
Like
throw his new clothes in there.
what? What?
Kanye gonna have a
Lord.
ball.
But do you think there's a comeback for Kanye though? Like, is there hope for Kanye?
Man, Kanye gotta do a lot of soul searching. It's man when Pusha T left,
Uh huh.
then I knew, okay, Kanye's off the Richter scale right now because Pusha T was holding him down when everybody
Hard.
else was going
Hard.
at him. Pusha T say, "Hey, I'm backing up." I said, "Okay, Kanye, you need to go get some real help." You know,
I wonder what happened really.
man, when your kids get taken from you, man, it's a mental thing. It's
So
so
that's what happened to Pusha T?
I thought you was talking about. I thought you was talking about Kanye.
No,
No,
yeah.
man, Pusha T still working.
But he's not with good music, right?
Yeah, I don't know where he went. I don't know
Okay.
where he's going to next. But I know they say he severed ties with being the. I think he was the head manager
Yeah.
or something like that. You know what I'm saying
Hmm.
at Good Music. But yeah, I'm interested to see what he's gonna do because he's probably gonna resurface and
Oh, you
reinvent
know
himself
it.
one more
You
time.
know it. But I just I feel like there may be hope for Kanye, but he just gotta humble himself. But what if he's not crazy?
I don't think he's too crazy. I think he's passionate about what he believes
Very
in,
passionate.
and he's just super passionate about what he believes in, and he won't let nobody tell him no. I think some of his views are misguided or he's misinformed,
Very much so.
so he makes up his view, and then stands on it, not knowing the whole back half of the other
Yes.
information. But
The nigga tree.
yeah,
Yeah,
you
the nigga
know,
tree.
but Kanye, like you said, he need to humble himself and just respect others and do his research, and he can still do great things, man. I think he's a genius. He's done very innovative
Why do
things.
y'all keep saying that
That
he's
he's
a
a genius.
genius? He's a smart man. I don't get me wrong. He's a very smart man. That's the only reason that I feel like he can come back because he knows how to market and advertise and get shit out there. He knows how to be controversial for capitalistic reasons. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? He knows how to do it. So I know for that fact that he'll come out. But as far as this canceled culture, I don't know. I don't know. It's gonna take him some years. I don't
yeah,
know.
cancel culture is on the
The cancel
rise.
culture is a beast.
It's on the rise. It's like here to
What?
stay. That's a new wave.
Man, listen. I don't want to be a part of the council culture. I don't even want to nominate,
Yeah,
uh, judge,
anybody.
nothing because I don't want because anybody can be on that council culture table at any moment, anytime.
Yep,
Anybody
yep.
for
That's
whatever
definitely
reason.
facts.
You know what I'm saying?
And it's
So
us doing it to ourselves. I don't
yes,
know why it's not in no other race. They don't do that. They all stick together. So it's like, us, we gotta do better. You know.
you know what us, not they, us. He talking about. So
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, and I feel like Kanye he does know what he's talking about, but he don't at the wrong time. If that makes sense.
Yeah, at the very wrong
At the wrong
time
time.
when
At
he's
the
in
wrong
front of the
time.
world.
Because he knows his influence. He
Yeah,
knows his influence. He's very confident, and his ego is out of the world. So when you're mixing that all together, train
it's
wreck.
gonna spiral. It's gonna spiral out of
Yes.
control.
Yes. And that's why you have him around here just feeling like he can say what he want, because y'all let him get away with it by calling him a
Genius.
genius,
Well, see
and
what I
he
mean.
feeling that.
Well, what I mean by the genius part is his constructing of the music and his making up making the beats and then taking that
Okay.
and bringing it into
So you telling me when people say the genius, or that's just your definition?
I think a lot of people are gearing it to the music aspect of it
Yeah,
and then
they have to be.
how he take that and then made it into what it is now with the music. um the other stuff just cloud him being called a genius,
Most definitely.
but to do what he's doing with the music and it's gonna stand the test of time 30 years, 50 years down the line, you're gonna be like, dang, okay, he really did that, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's why I feel his genius is.
But this is just like R. Kelly separating the man from the music. You must separate him from his music,
Yeah.
as because he cried. No, okay, I'm not gonna. Okay, you
He
have to
can be crazy.
separate the man from the music, because mentally that can't be the same space that you in when you making music, when you thinking about this type of stuff, because when you just regular, this is what you thinking about.
Yeah, I think Kanye got split personality or something.
Oh,
Cause
definitely. He's a Gemini. Yes, sir.
yeah, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh,
Well, that
oh,
that explains it
oh,
right there.
oh,
That
yes.
explains it right there. Cause
Oh, my
when he's in the
gosh.
booth, he's a different person. When he's not in the booth, he's cuckoo,
Right.
and it's
Right.
kind of crazy. But yeah, Kanye just man, he just need to stay in the booth and listen to some good old soul music and just let that take him, back to the roots, and people will respect him a little more.
Yeah.
Stop with this. And I'm not even hating on him with all the Trump stuff, because, to be honest, man, like you say, I may vote for Trump, man.
Right.
Man, Trump had the money flowing.
Right.
Trump had the money flowing.
That's
So,
right. And
hey,
see, what his mind state is not to keep the poor poor, but more so the working man and the business owners making money,
yeah,
because he's a
man,
business
yeah, he's a big,
owner ran with his business mind.
he's business minded
You know
all the
what I'm
way.
saying?
First
Yeah.
and foremost, so we gonna get some money flowing.
Right. And cause I totally agree. And no offense, but offense, respectfully, disrespectfully, those people who are on housing for over 20 years, and you ain't making it no
Man,
better or opening up for people who really
really need it.
need housing.
Yep.
You taking advantage of the system and want to stay up under governmental assistance as long as you can, or try to get away with it so you can be sorry. Like,
You ain't
this
got it
is,
on by now? Cause man, ooh wee. Some people been on housing for more than 20
oh my
years,
God,
and they milking it.
yes, yes. And then that make me wonder, like, how are y'all even allowing these people to do this
Exactly on the back end side. You
on the
sure
back
right.
end? Yeah,
That's
how?
crazy.
How? This is crazy. Like, so with that being said, get them on out of there. You know what I'm saying? Cut they food stamps, like all of that. Like, I'm sick of it.
Give it
I'm
to
sick of
somebody
it.
that really need it.
Yes, yes, and I'm also say this. Y'all might get mad at me, but I don't care. The undocumented immigrants. Now,
Okay,
this is
okay,
what I feel.
okay.
Come if you want to, but follow the guidelines like everybody else. Fill out your paperwork. Go through your citizenship. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't everybody that come over here, but for the ones that come over here undocumented, get drunk, kill people, and you free. You don't know your name, know where you
And they
come
feel like they
from,
could do whatever.
whatever.
Yeah, no, I feel the same way about that a little bit. You want to come here. it's better opportunities come, but come the right way.
Come the right way.
Cause you come illegally, you kind of more prone to do some illegal things,
That's
and then
right.
you know it's crazy in Houston right now. You know what I'm saying? So having more added people that you got to watch for that's being crazy that you don't know what to expect is just it's too much.
Right. Right. So, that's all I'm saying. So, you can dislike what I'm saying, but we can agree to disagree, okay? Because this is the drop and this is my show, and I can say what I want to say. But, and that's all I'm saying, but nothing to nobody or refugees or anything,
Yeah, no
because,
offense.
none at all. Come over here and make the best life that you can. But please, if we do it the right way, you do it the right way. That's all I'm saying. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? So.
follow in the right footsteps.
Yeah, yeah. So really, to tell you the truth, I want them to shake up this whole house, the Democrat, Republican house, all of that. Like, just shake it up. I'm looking. It's like I'm looking at the same people, listening to the
Yeah,
same
yeah.
shit over and over again.
It's
Just
time. It's time because
yes,
some of them people been in there for man, how long? Them
yes,
old laws been made
out of
to
there.
stifle us. Let's get them out those chairs.
Get them out. Get them out. Lastly, before we get into you, R. Kelly. Now, didn't you hear that he's supposed to be getting out? Did you hear that?
Man, I heard that and I thought it was like fake news,
Uh huh.
and I kind of didn't even look back. I'm kind of waiting to see like
Right.
on some a big news platform, but I haven't heard nothing back about it. But man, how can that happen?
Right.
How is that even?
Right.
Wow, that's crazy.
And you know what I said? If they do that, they was messing with him from the beginning. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just like Pudding Pop with Fat Albert.
Oh, Bill
Bill
Cosby.
Cosby.
Yeah,
Come on, man.
yeah, man.
Come on,
If R.
man.
Kelly gets out of jail, I mean, I was surprised he made that album in jail. I'm like, how does he get the time and the equipment and like
What?
is he doing it on the phone? Like, how is he doing it? You know what I'm saying? But man, if he gets out of jail, that says a lot. It says a lot on both sides. That whole situation is just crazy.
It is.
It's
It
just crazy.
is.
I'm never condoning sending my daughter. I don't give a darn if it's
What?
MC Hammer, or Michael Jackson. I don't care. You
Talking
know what I'm
about going to
saying?
go fly and spend a night in a
Yeah.
singing career. If
Nah.
I'm not there, you not there.
You exactly.
So I blame the parents too.
Yep.
So tell me this. I know you heard about all of this Young Thug, YSL, Rico stuff.
Man,
But the main thing that I want to know,
that's
and I'm
crazy.
keep asking different people, like this snitching thing,
Hmm.
like, is there really rules to the snitching? I mean, is there different definitions? Is there for different people, different standards? Because I'm hearing a whole bunch of differentness, and not everybody sticking to the same definition and the same code of what this snitching is. Like, from your point of view, your POV, what is snitching?
So, from my point of view, and not even just my point of view, I think
Uh-huh.
my point of view is the standard, it's the code. I mean,
Right.
snitching is telling any way, shape, or form, and it's a code of the street. It's like if two people are in a room, it could be small as if somebody else punches you, and then you go tell. That's snitching. And it's in any other aspect. Telling any way, shape, or form. Now, if you get into the complexity of the Young Thug thing, you telling, um, you giving information the police supposed to find out on their own, and if you don't say nothing, they gotta do their police work, and that's just how the code's supposed to go.
Now let's go back to what you said. You said if somebody hits you and you tell, that's snitching.
Yeah.
But I've heard them say if it's to defend you or your loved one, that's not snitching.
No, it don't work like that
Okay.
in the street. I think people try to use snitching from the streets and snitching in every other aspect, like the
Okay.
corporate world, the regular world. Like
Uh-huh.
oh, if somebody tells a lie and then somebody tells the teacher, oh, well, you snitched on me. Well, no, I told on you. It's like the word
And that's what
snitch.
they saying too. Is
You
there a
know,
difference telling and snitching? Is it the same thing, or is it different cases in different scenarios?
if you're in the music world,
Uh
the
huh.
street world, telling and snitching is synonymous. But like if you get in the corporate world, you know what I'm saying, and you say like you're telling and snitching, I think it has a little difference. But in the world we're using it in, snitching is telling, it's tattling,
Okay.
giving any information, writing on a piece of paper. You ain't got to speak. If you pointing, and if they ask you, hey, where, and you doing that, that's snitching. Any aspect of it. If you in the streets, you're supposed to keep everything in the streets. You're supposed to, even if somebody, does something and you have no option but to call the police. You can't call the police. It's almost
Gotcha.
like it's a bullshit code, I guess, in certain aspects. Cause like if somebody walks up and shoots a little kid,
Uh huh.
in front of you, and you see it,
Right.
you're not gonna say nothing. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Exactly.
And it's like in the street, you're supposed to
Exactly.
not say nothing. So it's
Exactly.
all depends on if you in the street or you not in the street. Grove Hero
So
touched on that a
that
little
so
bit.
that's what I'm hearing you say. There is a clear difference between snitching in the streets and snitching. So there are differences. There are different levels. Is what you're saying.
Well, there are different levels,
Okay.
but people try to categorize snitching and take it into the levels it's not supposed to be in. Like that's if that makes sense. Like snitching don't go in the basketball locker room. It's like if somebody told or because there's no real consequence behind that. I
Okay.
think snitching comes from the jail, going to jail,
Okay.
doing time. Like that's the connotation with it.
Okay. Okay. And with that being said, Gunna, do you think that boy snitched or not? Or your
Man,
opinion?
Gunna snitched.
He
Gunna
snitched.
snitched,
He
man. Gunna
snitched.
said the lady, the lady asked him straight up, you know what I'm saying? Uh what the hell he said? Is YSL
A
a
gang.
gang?
Yes.
He said, yes, ma'am. What is wise? She said, do you know YSL committed acts in purpose of the gang? Yes, ma'am. And then got out and had the nerve to say on the post, YSL the label. Man, you just
Talk
said it was a
about it.
gang.
Talk about
You
it.
just said it
Talk
was a gang.
about
Why you ain't tell
it.
the judge, no, ma'am, it's a
Is it like
label.
right, right?
You
So
know,
you snitch, but see what most people is not trying to remember is remember a long time ago, Gunna was snitching on live
and all
TV,
that stuff start popping
giving
up now.
giving governmental names where to find these niggas, who they shot and who they
They
killed,
should have known
and
better.
apparently I guess it was somebody he was close to, but according to everybody, that's still snitching.
That's still snitching.
And he went on national TV. He didn't just tell the police, he told everybody.
And they
So
accept
why
it.
is anybody surprised that Gunna is snitching or saying anything or throwing anybody under the bus?
I think they ain't been paying attention, and that's the case with
Or they
society.
forgot.
This case with society, they just pick and choose. Because if that was 6ix9ine, it'd be all over it.
Right. This is
I
true.
think because Gunna probably got a little more musical
Yeah,
status.
leverage. Yeah,
You know,
yeah. And then with that being said too, it's like it's just real crazy. But look, we getting deep off in these conversations, man, and gotta put you into this wrap up. But that's some good stuff. That is some good stuff. But we gonna get off into you and what you got going on, your event, the day, the time, and yeah,
yeah,
talk
man,
to
yeah,
them.
man. So man, first things first, we got this three wheel nation going on,
Okay.
and it's just states from all over. Some people from out of state. And we all ride three wheels, slingshots, Rikers, Can-Ams, trikes, Vanderhaus.
Okay. Okay.
So three times dope and Philly Riker boys, they started this little old movement where they just go city to city, and it just started growing. And they came last year, and what I'm saying, it was the birth of the WAP, which is WAP. We saying WAP, not the WAP y'all probably know about.
Okay.
This is WHAP. We have a
Oh,
problem.
you thought we
Yeah, you
the
thought we were talking about the other WAP. Yeah,
okay,
nah, we ain't talking
gotcha.
about that wet
Okay,
WAP. Nah,
okay.
nah. This is WHAP. We have a problem. Houston, we have a problem to be exact. And yeah, man, we just want to let everybody in the city know if you don't have a slingshot or a three wheel, man, rent one. Just
Okay.
come out, just be out. We're gonna try to touch all the hoods. We're gonna be up and down Westheimer. We're gonna be at the graffiti wall. We're gonna take all these people that's coming to the city around to all the, the staples in the city. So
Okay.
I just want to push the word to everybody. Come out, man. March 24th to the 27th. It's gonna be an epic, epic, epic scenery.
So, do you have any sponsors that maybe you want to shout out, or maybe some sponsors that you want to show
Man,
love to?
we actually looking for some more sponsors. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So anybody that wants to sponsor us, but I do want to shout out Riders for Life, Three Times Dope, like I say, Philly Riker Boys, Three Wheel Motion, RWO, Without Limits, Street Zone Riders,
Okay.
H Time, Spider Riker
It's a
Riders.
lot of
Man,
y'all.
it's so many people.
Okay.
Can Am Divas, Shaw Girls, Slingshot Divas. And me personally, what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to just shine a light on all the groups in the whole city.
Okay.
Because like I say, it's gonna be a lot of media coverage and everybody's coming in town. So just want to put on a good time for them. Roll the red carpet out.
Okay. Okay. All right. So, do you belong to a club?
Yeah, I belong to Riker Moves,
Okay.
but
Riker
also
moves.
yeah,
Shout out Riker move.
Riker Moves. That's the extension of Riders for Life. But I ride with everybody. I ride with two
Okay.
wheels, three wheels, four wheels. If you ride and you catch me on Westheimer, I'm riding. I be outside riding. So
You be burning out.
yeah, I be burnt, man. Well, I don't be burning out too much now. I done did
Oh,
that about the
look, like, you
third,
ain't
fourth
finna
time.
incriminate yourself now.
After about nah, man, it costs some money.
I
After
know.
about
Oh,
that
you them
third or fourth
tires you talking
time,
about? Oh
yeah,
yeah,
you
yeah,
you
yeah.
you ain't gonna you ain't wanna do that burnout stuff no
Nah,
more.
for
So
real, for real. Yeah, I
yeah, but
heard
I
that.
mean, I do my little tricks or whatever. It's not really too much you could do. People think I could wheelie it. You can't wheelie it. That thing heavy. So
Oh,
but it's a fun ride.
can you wheelie a four-wheeler though?
You can wheelie a four wheeler. I can't. I
Okay,
actually never been on a four wheeler, and
okay.
I'm hoping to get on one. I was scared of the whole two wheel thing, so this three wheel it
Oh,
was
me
just
too.
perfect for me. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? I got
yeah,
on it. First time I got on it, I hit the highway, and I was like, all
yeah,
right, I could
yeah.
do this.
That's more of a laid back, just cruise, but then it got enough go where you can.
Yeah, and then especially now the gas. Oh,
Yeah.
I'll be $8, eight
Oh, for
dollars to fill
real?
up premium, and
Okay,
that probably lasts me. If I don't go fast, that lasts me the whole day. But if I go
okay,
fast, probably two times a day. I gotta fill up, but. It's cool.
okay.
It's fun. It's therapy too, man. If you get
Yes.
one, you got something going on. You get on your bike. It goes away. Or even if you just happy already, you just gonna stay
Better
happy.
than drugs.
Way better. Way
Okay.
better.
Okay. So how long you been riding?
I've been riding. This my third year now riding.
Okay.
That's my third year riding, and I'm an everyday rider. I'm probably like I got a 2020 Can-Am Ryker. It's painted purple. Got my little logo. I don't know if
Okay.
you can see. You know what I'm
Purple
saying?
my
Got my
favorite
little
color.
logo.
Okay.
you know, purple for H Town, City of
Yes,
Syrup.
it is.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? And yeah, I love it. Like I say, we been.
So have you named your baby?
Oh yeah, my baby is called Thingamajig.
Thingamajig.
Thingamajig,
Okay.
and people ask me why. When I first got it, everybody was like, "What is that? What
Uh-huh.
is that?" I pull up against a Bentley, and everybody looking at what I got because they
Uh-huh.
never seen it before. So, man, my sis was, she was just, saying BS one day, and she was like, "Okay, what's that? The Thingamajig?" And I was like, "All right, let me just take this, and let me just take it and run with it." And then
Yeah.
that's what I did.
Okay. I like it. I like it. I like it. So what made you first start riding?
Man, that's a good question, and that's a real question. I ain't never say this either to nobody.
Ooh, I got a Toya
Yeah,
T
yeah.
exclusive, honey.
Man, so what actually prompted me to get a bike? I wasn't seeing my little girl. I wasn't seeing my
Okay.
little girl for like 11 months.
Okay.
And I was trying to see her, And no slight to her mom, cause we cool and everything. You know what I'm saying? But it just happened, and I was at the point where like I was like, I'm gonna do what I want to do. You know what I'm saying, in life. Just nobody telling me, not to. So I got the bike and I just loved it. I just loved the feel. And the first time I rode with Riders for Life, we did um like a homeless giveaway,
Okay.
and then uh that just that kind of turned me out. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? Because I seen the faces of the people. You know what I'm saying? How they lit up when we came through. So yeah, that's what prompted me. And they end up when I did get my girl. You know what I'm saying? I end up getting her. They came to her birthday party and like I was super dad, you know what I'm
I
saying? So,
bet. I
man,
bet.
she still remembers that. She's gonna remember that forever. So I'm forever indebted to them. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah. Well, that's wonderful. That's real good and a positive reason. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? To just be riding.
yeah.
Look, I'm gonna have to give me one too. What was that you said you asked it again? What kind you have?
A Can-Am Riker,
Can-Am Riker.
Can-Am Riker. They have
Okay.
the Can-Am Spiders. Those are little uh bigger ones, but I like the Riker because it maneuvers well through the city.
Okay.
So yeah.
So, do you have to have a certain license to drive these
You
bikes?
do, you do.
Oh, talk to
You
us.
have to go to one of the dealers, Mancuso. I went and did my Mancuso
I know
South.
Mancuso. Okay.
You got to go there. It's like a weekend thing. It's like 2 hours every day, and it's basically if you're gonna get one, you need to do it anyway because it gets you familiar with how to turn the bike on,
Okay.
how to
Oh,
move,
they
how to
teach you
stop.
all that?
Yeah, you know what I'm
Okay.
saying. And then you get a little asterisk on your license, which I still haven't got, but because I haven't went to the DPS. But when you actually riding, I've been pulled over about 5 times. They ain't asking for that. You know what I'm saying? They more so checking the bike, and I was just crazy. But you do need a license though. So if they want to be, doing a
So
lot, you
they
can.
pull you over and checking the bike
Man, I
to
got
try to find what?
no, 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 pulling over and checking the bike and
Oh,
like,
oh, gotcha, gotcha.
we man, like
Okay,
what is all right, man? I see you on
okay,
the thing, I
gotcha.
just, hey man, slow down, man,
Right.
just go. So I never got, well, I got one ticket because I was on Westheimer, I was gunning
Oh,
it, but
yeah, yeah.
I
West Side.
expected that one,
Oh,
you know what I'm
yeah, yeah.
saying?
West Side, I'm gonna do it every
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, okay. So before we wrap it up, is there anything last thing you want to tell the people where to find you at, where to tune in, tap in at, where to
Yeah,
tap in at the event at, where
um,
to
so,
talk to them?
lastly, Instagram, 3 times dope. Philly Riker Boys or Mr. Franchise. Just keep up with us for the in-depth details of these surprises we finna slang at y'all. And then just on some other stuff, man, go follow my boys, Bryce O Splash, Double Up Sap, OTW 1865.
Okay.
We got a little music thing coming up. I'm keeping that under the wraps just because I'm gonna let the music
Yeah.
speak for itself.
Look,
You
you
know what
have
I'm
to come
saying?
back and give us the
Yeah,
exclusive about all of
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm definitely gonna
Okay.
come back.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it was a joy. I hope you enjoyed
I
yourself.
enjoy myself.
Is
I
it
enjoy
better than
myself.
what you
Way,
expected?
way better, way better.
Yes.
But I'm an introvert, so you
Right.
got me out of it.
And you did very well
Thank you,
too.
thank
So
you, thank
yeah, I enjoyed the interview. And you already know if you ain't already doing it, follow me on IG at _Toya T. That's GITITGURL_TOYA T. Oh, follow my YouTube channel at Get a Girl Toya T. Facebook, Get a Girl Toya T. Get a Girl Toya T. All
Get
platforms.
it,
I don't
girl,
know
get
how
it,
you
girl,
spell
get
it.
it,
That's
girl.
right.
Toya
It's gonna
T.
come up. Yes, y'all stay tuned. Stay tapped in. I promise I won't disappoint you this year. It's up. It's stuck.
H
And
time,
we gonna be coming for you. Houston, H-Time gonna
H
know
time.
Toya T in the
Yeah,
drop right here on Grade A Radio. So y'all already know. Y'all heard it here from my mouth to your ears. It should get a girl Toya T. And
Mr.
it's
Franchise.
going down, H-Town.
Bet.
Yeah,
That was cool.
that was. Look, you talking about you an introvert. You did very well.
I did